Hey, this is DangerMan. I'm holding in my hands the Phuzion 7 by Powerslide. This is a hybrid skate. Are you looking for a skate that gives you nimble skating ability with strong power skating structure? This might be it. It's sitting on a 3x frame with 110 wheels. Your traditional power speed skate is 4x frame on 110 wheels. Longer wheelbase, harder to make those quick sharp turns that you might want. So if you're trying to get around the city streets fast and quick, this might be the skate for you. I'm taking it with me for the first time to the Wednesday night skate season opener out of New York City's Union Square. Come with me for the ride. Let's check it out. Hey, this is DangerMan, and as promised, we're here on the Wednesday night skate in Union Square. I have got on my Powerslide Phuzion 7s. And again, this is a 3x frame, 110 wheels. The idea here is to give me the speed and that nimble turning ratio that you get with a shorter wheelbase. They're using ILQ9 bearings. There's an open air design here. This cuff goes up and down. I think the downside of that is that you will need that Allen wrench and you have to get involved in it. It's not just something you can simply just hit a lever and move. You've got your power strap across the front, standard like in any skate. Only downside I ever see with power straps is that the leather gives way after about 6 months to a year, and you may have a warranty scenario on your hands with a lot of power straps. So be careful when you're pulling a power strap over on the skate. This has a single lace design here where the laces, okay, have this pull system, and they lock in with this tab. I don't know if we can see that with this darkness on this light. You pull the laces, slide the tab down, and now you don't have any hot spots on your arch if you're one of those people who get pain in your arch. Now, this frame, although it looks like it's a unibody frame, it is independent of the boot, so that's another good thing I like about these skates. I like the ability to, if I want to change out and put a different frame on the boot, you got 190mm spacing. I believe this might not be 190mm. I'll put an annotation in the video when we're done. The clip across the front, in terms of your locking clip, pretty good. It's a little different than your others out there on the market, where you have to pinch it and release and then pull your strap out. But on a whole, I feel like I got some great support. The cuff is not too high; it's a mid cuff. But you know, the higher cuffs are the ones you feel like you're skiing around in. Like you feel like you're in ski boots, is what I was trying to say. But with a nice lower cuff, I'm going to get more nimble movement. And if you look in the back here, with these things all the way laced up, right here, I'm trying to move this closer. We're not looking at my butt, we're looking at this. There's a gap in here. This allows me to flex forward and back as I'm skating. It's a very interesting design. I don't know how it's going to work out for me. Like before I had these on, I noticed that my heel would actually come right out of the boot. Did not like that. But after I got the power strap on, laced up, and the cuff strap, there's no movement. I've been skating in them for about 4 or 5 blocks now. They're very comfortable. So the next thing I want to share with you about this is that if you are a power skater and you want to get into a skate like this, what you're getting is you're getting that extra stamina. With a power skate with the no cuff, you know, a speed skate, you're only going to get about 8 miles before your stamina starts to go and you get a little pronation. With these, you're going to get up to your 15, 18, 22-mile skates, and you're still going to have the stamina that you normally would have. All right, so I'm going to get skating now, and I'll tell you about it after the skate in terms of how these worked out. DangerMan out.
This is the only way to see New York. I'm serious.
Hey, I just finished a 10-mile skate on these Phuzion 7s with the Wednesday night skate. Here are the details. I learned that I did get a better turning ratio or turning circle out of the shorter wheelbase, but the fact is with a larger wheel, you still can't trade off speed for maneuverability. This large diameter wheel means I'm going to get more speed, but it also means because of this diameter, it takes a longer time for it to go around and create a turn. So therefore, no matter what you do, you're not going to cut down your turning ratio too much on a larger wheel. You will in fact get a shorter turning circle because of the shorter wheelbase. The skate here is a traditional speed skate with a huge wheelbase. I get a lot of stability at higher speeds with this skate. This shorter frame, this shorter wheelbase, okay, I still get stability but in a different manner. I get that stability on landing on hard jumps and turns and that nature off of curbs. So there's a trade-off. And that's what happens when you try to combine one skate discipline with another. You're always going to get compromise. So if you're willing to take the compromises, you're going to get the benefits of more stamina with a mid-cuff, more stability on your landings, better speed than you'd get with a regular rec skate, less turning ratio than you'd get with a freestyle skate, but more turning ratio than you would get with a speed skate. Okay, when this was shipped, it came with a 5/32 T-Allen, okay, for changing out your axle bolts or other bolts. Okay, this is a standard hexagonal Allen wrench that you'll find with just about any skate manufacturer. I mean, everything in the industry is standardized to this now. This also came with a couple spare frame bolts. It's already got some thread lock on them. You should always keep some thread lock with you though in your backpack. A couple other bolts for the boot, a satellite spacer. Again, these are things that you want to have with you anyway when you're skating, in case all hell breaks loose. You always want to keep a spare wheel with you too. But a couple promotional items that came inside explaining some of the details of the boot. Not bad. So let's get onto this kinetic cuff here and see what we got. Should. I mean, there's nowhere in the instructions it's telling me how to adjust this. I've got this apart now. This is supposed to be a height adjustable cuff. So I've taken off the outer screw that went through the boot. And this part is on the inside. It's on the inside of this shell, on the back side of the plastic. This will slide up into here. You can see we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 locations. So you'll slide it up and you'll get it to the location you want. Put this in the back side and the back side and take your mounting bolt and put it straight through. So that's how your height adjustable cuff will work. Now remember, if you're a new skater and you need more stability in terms of a stiffer, more support in your ankle, then you raise the cuff. If you've got the ability to go lower, and I struggle with this idea that this would go all the way down here, and then this here, there's no real space for you to flex anymore. So I think it may have to do with the size of your feet as well. I'm going to tinker with this, but at least now you know what can be done with this skate. And there you have it. There's my review on the Powerslide Phuzion 7. I think of it as an urban speed skate. Maneuverability with speed.
It's too much for any man.